Hi everyone, welcome back to Fluency School. I came to see you with a new grammar lesson. This is the third lesson of our grammar series. So today I'm going to teach you the simple past tense. Now let's see what this tense is all about. Past tense is used to talk about completed or finished actions. These actions are done and dusted. Right, so when you tell something using the simple past tense, there's only one thing, one simple action you have to do. That's to change verbs into their past tenses. Right, so let's see how to change a verb into its past tense. When it comes to the past tense, there are two types of verbs, irregular verbs and regular verbs. Regular verbs, that tells us the normal way of changing a verb into its past tense. That's to add ed at the end of the verb. Climb plus ed, climbed. Clean plus ed, cleaned. Love plus ed, loved. Right, let's now see what irregular verbs are. Irregular verbs are a bit different, actually totally different than the regular verbs, because when you change an irregular verb into its past tense, you totally change that into a new word. For an example, I can say speak, spoke, drink, drank, eat, ate, fly, flew, and so on. Let's see how to make sentences and questions using simple past tense. Category number 1, affirmative or positive sentences. The structure should be subject, the verb in its past tense, the object, and the rest of the sentence. Right, subject, as I always tell you, is the doer, the person who does the action. Verb is the action itself, and the object is the thing that experiences the action. Alright, let's see some examples of affirmative sentences. I traveled to Europe last year. I was sick yesterday. They won the match. Our ancestors lived in caves. Number 2, negative sentences. When it comes to negative sentences, there are certain things that we need to remember. Right, so let's first look at the structure of a negative sentence in past simple. Subject plus did not plus the verb in its original form. What does that mean? Verb in its original form? Yes. So when you use did not, you cannot give the main verb in past tense because did not is already past tense. Right? So when you use did not in a negative sentence, the main verb should be in its original form. Did not eat. Did not speak, did not play, and so on. Alright, so let's look at some examples now. You can say, I didn't eat my breakfast. I didn't, or maybe Tom didn't come to school yesterday. I didn't bring my book. Do you think the teacher will scold me? Category number 3, questions using simple past tense. You can make two types of questions, word questions and yes/no questions. Word questions always start with a question word. Where, what, when, who, how, and so on. The structure should be question word plus did plus the subject plus the verb and the rest of the sentence. Right, so let's look at some examples. Where did you go yesterday? Why did she cry? Let's look at yes/no questions next. When it comes to yes/no questions, everyone, you always have to start your question with an auxiliary verb. In this case, you can use did or didn't if you need to keep your question negative. Right, so let's look at some examples. You can ask questions like this. Did you go to Tom's party yesterday? Did she arrive late? Didn't you talk to her? When you answer a yes-no question like this, your answer should always start with a yes or no. For an example, if I ask a question like this, did you go to Tom's party yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Everyone, that's it for today. I'll see you soon with a new video. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up and also please do subscribe and click on that bell icon to receive notifications of my new videos. And I'll see you soon with another lesson. Until then, take care and stay safe.